Why is it always so damp in the jungle?
I don't know. Why?
Because no one knows how to turn off the damp machine.
Besides, anyone still caught in the area is either dead or wishes they were.
I have an urgent matter to discuss with our man on the Arcane Council.
I might be able to make that happen. What is your concern?
I learned about a rival proposal I need quashed.
What's happening on the council these days? Why do they give the Inquest so much rope?
Inquest simply knows how to play the system. They're smart and slippery.
Why, when I was on the council, we could discern truth from chicanery.
Funny. I remember you funding a slew of failed weather control experiments.
We should petition the council for additional peacekeeping funds to swell our ranks.
Why? We already have 10 golems to every peacemaker. We hardly need more.
No, for more peacemakers. This imbalance in power terrifies me.
Nice weather we've been having.
It could be improved.
Oh? How?
I have some ideas for a cumulopolarizer to control precipitation. Didn't the council ask you to send golems into the hot zone?
I refused. They have no idea how the energy surrounding the reactor will affect golems. Besides, anyone still caught in the area is either dead or wishes they were.
When is the Arcane Council going to rule on your proposal?
Impossible to say. The SNAF prize put all other business on hold.
I certainly hope there isn't any precipitation in the immediate forecast.
Afraid you'll melt?
My latest golem upgrade isn't watertight. I'm not entirely certain what will happen if they get wet.
I believe all is in readiness, sir.
Did you cross-check your equations and verify every variable?
I ran the data through twice. Everything appeared clean.
Never mind. I'll perform my own analysis. We can't leave anything to chance.
The gears of the eternal alchemy continue to turn. How goes your latest project?
I've made great progress with the threat detection system, but it still draws too much power.
Power management is always challenging. You may have to make trade-offs.
I could shave weight from the shielding. I believe the risk would be acceptable.
Ila's gadget collection is everything from a sonic plasma blade to a thermowave oven.
That's nothing. I got the miniature thermowave oven. Only 500 ever made.
Ooh. I heard you could cook cured, processed pork in one of those. Impressive.
Did you hear about that horrible reactor explosion?
Technically, it was more of a critical mass event.
So you did hear about it?
Have you ever been to the crew chief's quarters?
Only once. The experience disturbed me so much I vowed to never return.
Shelf after shelf filled with specimen jars. Whew. Every room, floor to ceiling.
I swear, I saw shapes squirming inside every jar. Creepiest collection ever.
Once complete, my calculations will reveal the exact age of the universe.
Even if that information was remotely relevant to my work, I would highly doubt its validity.
I have accounted for every variable, every nuance of the eternal alchemy.
Impossible. The ultimate variable is the eternal alchemy. Its reach is unknowable.
It was horrible.
And yet oddly captivating and beautiful.
What? I nearly got my face melted off.
My proximal invention will revolutionize the field.
Where have I heard that refrain before? Oh, I remember. It was the last time we talked.
The hullabaloo around this year's SNAF prize is nothing compared to what occurred 3 years ago.
Ooh, I was working at the Hydron unit that year. What happened?
One entry literally melted, another was stolen, and a third disappeared into a temporal rift.
I read your treatise on thaumaturgical properties of mundane materials. Intriguing.
If my hypotheses bear out, it could revolutionize the entire power industry.
There you go, dabbling in dynamics again. Your primary focus should be the eternal alchemy.
So, blown anything up lately? An experiment? Your lab? A city block?
Nothing my fire suppression golems couldn't handle. Create any unprovable theorems today?
Actually, we've been debating how many dynamic students it would take to fill the mists. I warned them. There is a vast difference between theory and practice.
It was pure hubris to assume they could control all the variables on such a grand scale.
The question now is, can the damage caused by the explosion be reversed?
May the inner machinations of the eternal alchemy be revealed to you. How go your calculations?
I have defined all the variables, and the data supports my conclusions.
However,
the calculations break down in the middle. I'm missing the linking mechanism.
How's life with your head engulfed in the clouds of utter uselessness?
not bad. How's life stuck on the ground, mired in muck?
I have the largest private collection of Ula antiquities in the world.
Your collection consists of 2 golem hands, a tattered journal page, a scorched leather glove, oh, and a broken specimen jar.
I know. Incredible, isn't it? They're all exceeding the rare finds. We may have to seal off the entire area around that ruptured reactor.
A dome structure? Something that could be filled with diatomaceous earth?
Exactly my thinking. Excellent. Why don't you head up the exploratory crew?
You're sending me into the hot zone? I mean, yes, ma'am. Thank you for the opportunity.
Hydron has many opportunities for a talented student with your credentials.
I am definitely interested. Do you have literature? I would like to research my options.
I'm glad the influence of the eternal alchemy upon structures is so well documented.
I don't know how dynamics research functions with so many alchemical variables.
Why do you think their labs are so well protected against explosions?
How long have you maintained the Rata Sum gate?
Too long. I put in a request for a transfer to Ebonhawk or Divinity's Reach.
You'd rather live among humans? Why?
Extracting gold from humans is child's play. I could charge per satchel without complaint.
Is the gate functioning normally today?
All spatial parameters are within approved safety margins.
You certainly know how to reassure a traveler.
So I told him. New regulations stipulate you must remove your boots and belt before traveling.
And he fell for it?
Completely. He had to hold his pants up as he entered the gate.
What assurances do I have that I will make it safely to my expected destination?
If you don't survive the transit, you're entitled to a full refund.
Oh, fine.
Greetings and salutations.
What do you mean by that? What's your angle?
I heard a rumor that a human going to Divinity's Reach ended up in Black Citadel.
Can you imagine if that had happened before the Char-Human truce?
The great cogs of the eternal alchemy continue to turn. How are you this fine day?
Work is proceeding apace on my next generation of Earth movers.
We may need them at the reactor site soon, but don't cut corners. Build to last, I always say.
Where are you traveling today?
I'm off to Lion's Arch. I have business with the Captain's Council.
Be careful. They may be business people today, but they were all pirates not too long ago. I've been delving into eternal alchemy theory.
I just need to know what formulae to apply and how to account for the variables.
Have you no intellectual interest in anything beyond your current project?
Not remotely. Let the College of Statics find uses for my work.
Are you spending any time at the Dermond Priory during your trip?
Indeed. I have several days planned to stop in and meet with Gix.
Could you attempt to acquire a copy of the unexpurgated journals of Ula for me? I misplaced my copy, and my collection just isn't complete without it.
Move along. Do not congregate.
But I'm a merchant. This is where I conduct my business.
You are in violation of city regulations. You will be reported.
My counselor will hear about this. I have right... Why am I arguing with a golem?
Step back, citizen. This area is off limits.